Welcome. It's the Matic. It's the illest blurred in the land. Welcome back to Ill Blur Matic. What is going on? Thank you so much for commenting, liking, subscribing. It's the hardest working blurred on YouTube. Let's get into it. Today's new episode review is on Ahsoka episode 4, Fallen Jedi. So, what I liked about this episode, very first thing is we see Ahsoka, Sabine Wren, and also the Jedi droid, Huang, whatever his name is, all have made it to the planet. And what they're trying to do now is to repair the ship that they're on. Because remember, in the previous episode, episode 3, their ship got damaged before they arrived on this planet. And now they need to make time to fix their ship, but also find the map that Baylan, Shin Hati, and Morgan have attained to bring back their master, Thrawn. Okay. Also, what I thought was cool with this episode is that we see them at this actual sanctuary where the map is located. And we see that pretty much Baylan still doesn't trust Morgan. There's something about Morgan that he doesn't quite trust. Shin Hati seems like she's kind of loyal to Morgan a little bit. And even the Sith Inquisitor to some degree. But Baylan just don't trust the lady. He's like, absolutely not. I get you trying to revive my master. I still don't trust you, lady. I get that I went to go rescue you in episode 1 of this series, but I still don't trust you. So there are some trust issues amongst the villains, which I like to see sometimes with villains. You know, they're not going to always agree with one another, and I see this within Ahsoka. Now, the next thing about this episode is we see Ahsoka talking to the droid. I'm going to just call him Jedi droid. Pretty much, and letting it be known, like, be careful out here because we're on this planet. Yeah, it's like an autumn-like planet. It feels like a fall-like environment. And we are in enemy territory pretty much. Like, you are in danger, we are in danger, and we see Ahsoka also preparing, her and her student preparing to get ready to go to fight. And what I like about this, we see the droid pretty much get attacked. And I mean, the Jedi droid, boy, he got them hands, boy. I was like, dang. I was like, the Jedi droid getting some action. I was like, wow. Because I thought only Chopper was going to give us action as a droid. I was wrong. I was mistaken. But we see that he is also combatant as well. And we see that pretty much Ahsoka dueling with her lightsabers, the enemies, these other enemies, and also Sabine Wren taking out the enemies in a Mandalorian fashion, while our master takes them out in Jedi fashion. Like that they're, you know what I'm saying, using their different skill sets. Really worked with this episode. But after they defeat these enemies, we see them encounter Shin Hati and the Sith Inquisitor. Woo! Crazy, man. This is a crazy episode. Also, what I forgot to mention in this episode is Hera. General Hera is having some trouble. We know in the last episode she asked the Senate to help her go find her friends and to stop Morgan and Baylan and Shin Hati. The consul's like, no, we are not helping. We are not getting involved in this affair. And now we see her son, and Chopper go on an adventure to go rescue her friends, right? So that's what works with this episode. But now let's get back into Shin Hati, Sabine Wren, Ahsoka, and the Sith Inquisitor. So we see Sabine Wren and pretty much Shin Hati have a rematch. And what I love about this rematch is when they fight each other, we see Sabine Wren be versatile with their battling style. She's Mandalorian at the beginning of the battle, using the blaster. And then towards the other part of the battle, we see her become a Jedi, using her Jedi, training to take down Shin Hati. And I love that Shin Hati is a formidable foe. Like, she's very tactical. strategic, very clever when she's fighting Sabine Wren, knowing that she's Jedi and Mandalorian. And she's kind of like a ninja. She's very swift and very cunning as a Sith apprentice, all right? Trained by Baylan, all right? I thought that was a really cool approach and dynamics with it. But let's talk about Ahsoka pretty much, and also the Sith Inquisitor. We see them duke it out, and the Sith Inquisitor loses. And I mean, he took a major L, all right? I was like, wait. And we see the look on Shin Hati's face. She is freaking mad. She was shocked. I don't think she knew that he was going to die, the Sith Inquisitor, but her demeanor changed, and we see Sabine Wren and her duke it out, and her Sabine Wren telling Ahsoka to go find the map so we can go get Ezra back. That was their main mission, to get Ezra, stop Thrawn. That's the thing that they're trying to do. But she arrives to the area where the map is located. But who is there? Baylan. Baylan is there. And pretty much Baylan asks some questions. They get to lightsaber battles. And we see that they're both evenly matched to some degree. But with Baylan, he's strategic when it comes down to it. He knows how to maybe manipulate the enemy a little bit, but also he's very cunning in his own way, like his student is. Like Sith, like a princess, right? And I love that about him. And he doesn't even try to kill Ahsoka. He gets her off a cliff with his lightsaber, and she's out in the ocean somewhere. Also, what I like in this episode is we see Hera. Hera arrives to the planet, but it is too late. They have already made it to Thrawn, and we can see the hurt in Hera's face as well. Also, we see that Sabine Wren arrives to the actual, where the battle took place between Ahsoka and pretty much Baylan, and she's too late. Baylan's kind of questioning her. He said, hey, look, we can bring Ezra back for you, and this is what I want to do to help you out. And pretty much he captures pretty much Sabine Wren, and also Shin Hati is there too, by the way. Talk about an epic episode. Love the action. The action was there. Just even the scenes itself, the droids getting action. I love that part of the episode. Longer episode, so glad of that. But overall, I was impressed with this episode. Definitely the most action-packed episode I've seen so far, with Ahsoka episode 4, Fallen Jedi. But let's talk about the last remaining part. We see Ahsoka like maybe in the spirit realm. And who does she come across? Her previous master or former master, Anakin Skywalker. And that's how it ends. Woo! Incredible episode. I look forward to the next episode. But it is a blur. Living the word, guys. You tell me in the comments. Have you seen episode 4 of Ahsoka, Fallen Jedi? What are your thoughts? What are your comments on it? Thank you so much for commenting, liking, subscribing, and I'm out.